In this corner, it's poor defenseless chicken, slaughtered and made into nuggets, slathered in a sticky, thick orange sludge. It's Panda Express orange chicken.
Yay, I guess.
Cluck, cluck.
And in this corner, it's respectful, it's responsible, and did I mention it's delicious? It's made of something, let's say love. It's Panda Express Beyond Orange Chicken.
Yeah!
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, huh?
What's wrong, children? Wondering about Santa's change of heart? Well, Santa's heart belongs to only one higher power, the almighty fucking dollar, children. When Peter shows up to Santa's door with a briefcase full of cash, things start to look a little different. Let's just say the denominations weren't the only things that were big when Santa laid eyes on those stacks. What's wrong with... You thought Santa couldn't be bought? Look around, children. How much trash have you seen my shit-eating grin on every time you walk through the store? Every Tom's Dick is Harry owns 100 pieces of bullshit with my face plastered all over them. Santa can be bought. Oh, he can be bought. It's time for these two meals to play chicken. Merry Christmas to all, and to all of you tried that. Merry Christmas. You tried that. I'm Nick Norwick, my pals Chad Hancock,
Got it.
Nick Geiger.
Hello.
Wow, Santa.
Man,
Twist to the Santa story.
Yeah, I mean, I always knew he was a piece of shit, as I said a couple episodes ago. But we really confirmed it tonight.
Yeah, well, now he's on the, I mean, Santa, he's like sort of like the Krusty the Clown, right? He just like puts his face to anything. So it's no surprise there.
So were you implying that Santa got hard when he saw how much money he was getting?
Me? I didn't know.
I'm sorry. Was Santa implying that Santa was getting hard?
Santa had a large Yuletide log, children.
He's no, I mean, look, he's at least, if you're gonna be a shill, at least he's not that hack Wenceslas who can barely get any fucking radio play.
That guy, desperate to get any sort of exposure.
I never seen any candy with Wenceslas on it in the store. You know what I mean?
Marshmallow Wenceslas.
There's like the Coke Santa and the polar bears, and then off in the corner, and like the Diet RC Cola, like Wenceslas is waving. He's got like a penguin or something, just half asleep next to him.
All right, so right here off the top here, I looked up this article, and it says 14 of the most disturbing Christmas crimes in U.S. history, and I'm going to point out two of these disturbing Christmas crimes. All right,
fantastic.
Both involve Santa. The first one says volunteering to drive a Christmas float for a local holiday parade is a generous act. That is, until alcohol is factored into the mix. A man from South Carolina was drinking while driving a float, only meant to go a few miles per hour. Speeding at nearly 60, he was charged with intoxicated driving, open container, and a few more charges for his horrifying behavior. So first, Santa driving a float 60 miles per hour. I didn't even think that they were designed to go that fast.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Santa's got all that Beyond money now, so he can soup up his floats. put a jet engine in there or something.
Did you guys ever ride on a float in a parade?
No. I marched in the Pride Parade, SF Pride Parade one year, like with some of my coworkers and stuff. They were like, "Hey, come join us for the Pride Parade." I said, "Sure," but we were just walking through. So unfortunately, I didn't get to ride in a float. That would have been fun. Walking sucks, honestly.
Yeah, I marched in like marching band, and I picked up poop.
Yeah, you were this pooper scooper.
I was a pooper scooper one time, but that's about it. No. It was pretty great.
Right. Compare it to this other crime and see which you think is worse.
Okay.
It was 2005 when a 52-year-old man appeared at Rockingham Park Mall in a full Santa costume. For some reason or another, he decided it would be a good idea to drop his pants in front of everyone.
I think I know the reason he thought that would be a good idea.
He just saw a briefcase full of cash and wanted to let everybody know.
So there you think it's a crime, right? But there's a sentence added here, which I'm wondering. It says, fortunately, he was wearing sweatpants underneath his costume. How the fuck is that a crime?
That's a crime?
Santa took off one of his layers.
Unfortunately, the sweatpants were see-through.
The sweatpants were just his sweaty legs that had coated his leg hair, made it wet.
So apparently one of the most disturbing crimes in U.S. history was a Santa removing one layer of pants.
I mean, maybe the sweatpants underneath weren't red, and then it broke the myth for hundreds of children that witnessed it. Santa's always supposed to wear red or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think Santa fucks?
Well, Mrs. Claus, right?
I think he fucks.
Does he have children?
I mean, he's got a wife.
Yeah, but I mean, they're kind of old, right? They still fucking...
We have wives and we don't fuck.
Yeah, that's true. I'm also old and fat.
Have an unruly beard.
Yeah. They have children, but he don't have children.
They don't have
but he
children.
probably just whack. No, I said they don't have children, but he probably just wraps the whacker before he has sex.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think the elves are his children or not? No, that's not true.
Could be.
They don't look like him. They're like elves.
Well, they're kids.
Oh, they're all just perpetual children? All right.
Yeah.
It's not weird at all.
Yeah, you don't age at the North Pole.
People saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus, so he could be, there could be children out there. They didn't see Mommy kissing Wenceslas, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I saw Mommy rejecting Wenceslas.
You know who doesn't fuck? Wenceslas. That's who doesn't fuck.
No. That guy couldn't get laid at the Feast of Stephen if he had.
Stephen was the one doing all the feasting, if you know what I mean.
On the famine of Wenceslas.
All right, we're gonna eat some orange chicken.
Let's talk some more. I don't want to eat
as
this
we
shit.
do on Christmas each year. We're gonna try some new non-meat product. Now, Chad, you said you had a little. That was from Panda Express, and Chad, you said you had a recent run-in with Panda.
Yeah, so I haven't eaten Panda Express, probably 15 years, something like that. It's just not a place we ever go, and so. It was kind of coincidental that we were thinking of doing this Panda Express tonight, because I actually ended up trying the orange chicken last week. So what happened was we decided to order some udon from a restaurant in Japantown. So we went on, DoorDash or whatever, put in the order for the udon. It says it's going to be there in about 25 minutes. Takes the guy well over an hour, probably almost an hour and a half to get to our house. And you can see from the map, you watch the driver on the map or whatever. He's making other stops clearly because he's not taking the direct route to our house. So finally food gets delivered. It's really late, past the kids' bedtimes. We're fucking starving. And I get the notification that the food is outside our front door. So I go and open the front door, excited for this udon. And there's just a bag of Panda Express there. And I'm what the fuck? The guy's car is still out front, so I run down to the street, and I'm like, hey, what's this? And he gets out of the car. He speaks no English, clearly no English at all.
He's got udon noodles all over his mouth. I was like, what?
No, he just comes around and he gets out of his car and he comes around and he looks at me and he's like, what? And I'm like, this is not mine. And he just looks at me and he goes, Veronica? I'm like, I'm not Veronica. And he clearly couldn't understand what I was saying. So I was just like, oh, forget it. And so I just went back inside and we opened it up and it was 2 orders of orange chicken with the fried rice and the chow mein and then some crab ragoon or something. And and we're like, well, let's just try eating this, whatever. Veronica apparently got, $50 worth of udon, so I hope she enjoyed that. But so we were eating it, and literally, like, every single bite that we took was worse than the last one. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I've never had fried rice this bland in my entire life. Like, it was so disgusting. Yeah, and the crab rangoon was like, I don't think there was a single piece of crab.
There's no crab. No, they actually.
No, it's cream
We had
cheese.
been in there, and Laura was ordering. She's like, "I'll have a crab rangoon," and the guy's like, "Cream cheese rangoon." She goes, "Yeah, the crab rangoon." He goes, "Cream cheese rangoon." Like this was reported by corporate that you must make it very clear no crabs were harmed in the making of this rangoon.
So so we did take a couple of the bites of the orange chicken, but I ordered it again today, so I could have it side by side with the Beyond Orange Chicken.
Yeah.
But my impressions now, maybe because it had been in that guy's car for an hour and a half, but my impressions back then last week were not favorable. So we'll see if that's changed tonight. It hasn't.
Look, I will fully admit of all fast food places, Panda Express is one of my top ones, but I do never order the orange chicken. I think it's fucking disgusting, like on a regular basis. I'll say that off the top. That I hate the orange chicken. What I normally get is like any dishes that have broccoli, because you can smother broccoli in that like overly sweet, like fake, disgusting sauce, and to me, it's the tastiest thing I ever eat. So,
got it.
I go there regularly for that.
Well, what do you get with it? Do you get the fried rice, or do you just get like white rice? Or
I get white rice. I get white rice, broccoli beef, and I get mushroom chicken, which is again just chicken and mushrooms smothered in sauce. So it's like I get nearly every time I go there.
Okay,
so
I could see those working much better.
White rice is hard to fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's it. Like white rice is fine, but like fried rice, chow mein, these things are supposed to be like fragrant, like multi-layered flavors and stuff, and it's just like put a fucking drop of soy sauce in there next time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, unashamedly I love like the American. I like Chinese food in all forms, and if I like had the patience all the time to wait for the good stuff, I would. But I also really love like the Americanized version of that. Geiger, do you eat it?
I love Panda Express. And we don't get Chinese much because it's hard to order with my wife's celiacs, because soy sauce has gluten in it, and it's like usually made in like real Chinese food uses it a lot in like sauces and stuff. So I'll get Panda. There's one in the food court across from work, and I'll get it a bunch. And I'll get the 2 meat or the 2 item combo, and I'll get orange chicken is always one of them. And then the other one either trade off between an egg roll or like there's like the Szechuan beef one, and the beef one is like a lot like the orange chicken, just a different sauce. Same concept though. It's covered in sugar and goop. I get the fried rice. I completely understand what you're saying, Chad. It's bad fried rice. Its overwhelming flavor is warm.
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
like there's no. But I still like it more than the white rice. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like the little peas and carrots once in a while that you get in there. Nice. And then like the egg roll also has no flavor. It's just hot, wet vegetables inside. But I still eat it, and I don't know why. I'll dunk it in the plum sauce. I'm like, this is great. And then I'll go back to work, and I'll want to fucking die. Like I'm just like sitting at my desk, like my gut just like 7,000 pounds heavy. But Finally, I remember when I was a kid, so that was the first time I'd ever really had Chinese food, was at Panda Express, like with my dad or whatever. And then we started ordering it. I'm not going to Saukville, Wisconsin, find out a hotbed for Chinese cuisine, but
sure.
But I remember going to a nicer Chinese restaurant and ordering orange chicken, and it came out, and I'm like, I ate it, and I'm like, what's this? This isn't orange chicken. Like, because it wasn't like deep fried candy like they sell at it wasn't like doused in 6 layers of that like cloying sweet sticky sauce or whatever. So I was very confused, but I do unabashedly love the orange chicken from Panda Express.
Good. That's at least someone who we know loves it. What is there one like fast food item that is popular that is the grossest? I'll go first. I'll give you a second to think. But for me, the fast food item that is popular that I can't stomach over anything is McDonald's chicken nuggets. for some reason,
Yeah.
those like really make my stomach. Like I can eat the chicken nuggets from other places, and they're probably not that different. But there's something about those McDonald's nuggets that's, for me, like the last fast food thing I could take.
Yeah. For me, it's actually the McGriddle from McDonald's, or McGriddles, out of whatever it's called. That is actually the thing that got me to stop eating fast food, which it was like, I don't know. I think I was living with you at the time, Geiger, so this is probably like 16, 17 years ago. But I went to McDonald's, and it was right after the McGriddles came out. I'm like, I got to try this. And like the first bite was like heaven. I'm like, oh, this is so good, right? Like syrup and pancake and whatever else is in there. And then the second bite was I was like, is this good? And then for some reason, the third bite, it was like the most repulsive thing, that I could imagine putting in my mouth. Like it was just really, really, really just overwhelmingly disgusting. I threw the rest away and like basically like swore off fast food like that day.
Yeah, there's two that come to mind for me. Well, and 2.5, because the half is what I'll piggyback off Chad. It's anything that had any fast food egg. So egg McMuffins and all those fake gross. Folded egg is gross. One I've actually never had. I never will. I can't get my head around trying to eat one, and that's a White Castle slider. They're like
awful.
Shit.
They are awful.
They are awful.
Now I've had it. I've had your wife. Your wife made White Castle stuffing one time.
Yeah,
and I had that, and it was fine. It was good, but the thought of eating one of those slimy looking little sliders like makes my stomach turn. I'm not. You guys know me. I'm a trash can, but
I'm surprised at that actually for you, because
I probably would try one, but they're never around here, but they seem gross. And the other thing I think that is really gross that everyone likes is the fucking McRib. It's gross.
Yeah,
it's like
that's bad.
They make the fake bones out of this like compressed piece of like, and I've had one, and the sauce is just super sweet, and the pork doesn't, well, it's not pork, but the pink loaf doesn't taste like meat. It's so gross. And everyone's like gets a fucking boner when the McRib comes out. Oh my god, it's back. Like, who gives a fuck? It's just terrible.
I honestly think the Beyond Chicken is probably closer to meat than whatever's in the McRib. This is like plastic and glue.
Beyond food.
Yeah.
All right, let's eat the regular orange chicken to start. So if you look at them both, you can see that the regular chicken looks, the regular orange chicken has more like a varied shape to it.
Yeah.
They look like mini like chicken breasts or something, where the Beyond Chicken look like little nuggets, like almost like a chicken nugget.
It was carefully built in a lab.
I don't know about you guys, but I just got a small order of each one, like the a la carte.
We're splitting a smaller.
Yeah.
I got like twice as many regular nuggets as I did Beyond nuggets, and the Beyond is more expensive.
It is, yeah. It's like, I think it was at least $1.50 or maybe even $2 more.
I wish there was some hot diced carrots and rice next to me to eat that.
I wish there was cream cheese. I mean, crab.
The problem with the chicken here is some of the pieces, at least on the pieces I got, are like all breading with like very little chicken to them.
A lot of them are. Those are called the good ones.
I haven't had it in a while. It's not good, but
why is it so like weirdly spicy? It's not spicy, but it's like kind of spicy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think
it's
not
like
red pepper.
Any flavor that you have on like on any other food or any other meat. Like, it's not a flavor that belongs on meat, and I can't tell what it is.
It's not a flavor that belongs on meat, including actual orange chicken.
Yeah. So what? I didn't do any research. I don't know if anyone else did about what this Beyond Chicken actually is. Like,
what's it made out of?
Right.
What's in Beyond Chicken? Let's find out. Water is the first ingredient. And then like soy protein isolate, pea protein isolate, amaranth, chicken flavor, canola oil, fiber, and then like salt, spices, etc.
How would you describe the cross section of these things?
Which one?
It almost looks like
it almost looks like a McDonald's chicken nugget, the Beyond.
It does. It reminds me a bit of a McDonald's chicken nugget. You can like peel the breading off of it.
It looks like a scallop. I ate the entire thing of the other one. Hold on.
Of which? The regular?
Mm-hmm.
Should I mail you mine?
Yes, please. Veronica? You mean mail me Veronica's?
Yes.
I don't mind eating a meat substitute product, right?
Yeah.
But I do want to know what it is. I want to know what
Soy
the fuck
protein
I am eating.
isolate.
Yeah, like we have to look it up. Like the fact that I have to look it up
Mm.
to know what the fuck I'm eating, instead of just, hey, this is made to look and taste like chicken.
It's like a sponge inside.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right, Chad, what's our rating system?
Yeah, so we're eating food from Panda Express. So, I thought we could rate this based on famous pandas.
All right.
So I looked up. There's a list on Wikipedia, a list of famous pandas.
I can only think of one.
Probably not one of these three, but what's the one you can think of?
Kung Fu Panda.
No, these are real pandas that are alive today in China. So starting at the top, one of the most famous pandas of all, Gugu.
Goo.
In the middle here, the middle rating is Bebe.
Hey, bye-bye.
And the bottom rating, if you don't like it, Gao Gao. So, a very obvious rating system for you guys to remember. Gugu, Bebe, and Gao Gao. And I will say, Gugu's picture, very funny. He's like he's like spread eagle, like lounged back, like man spreading with like a piece of bamboo in his mouth.
Definitely about as much effort went into the making of this orange chicken as the naming of those pandas.
When you say they're famous pandas, like why are they like they're just?
I think because they're in captivity.
So it's like
why.
At the Chinese zoo, it's like the featured
right.
panda or whatever. Okay.
Yeah, right. And some of them, they had the ones that are like in Smithsonian Zoo and Atlanta Zoo and stuff.
They definitely have like a, I don't know if this was with panda. I feel like this was with a panda, but I know they do it with other animals too. It's like a camera that you can log into live feed waiting for these fucking like animals to be born.
Oh, so there was, they don't have pandas in San Diego Zoo anymore, but like back in 2012 or something like that, they were churning out panda babies, and my wife was obsessed with the panda cam. And they had like a chat feature on there, so that horrible idea, of course.
Who's gonna talk back?
No, like not to the panda, like
hey panda, you like that bamboo?
Hey panda, show me your tits. Geiger, you got the subscription for the Panda OnlyFans, right?
Yes. Yeah, it was for Panda Express though. It's just people drizzling orange chicken sauce down their titties.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, it's workers, it's employees. Yeah. No, yeah, I got the one for Bebe. It's called "Do I Make You Horny, Bebe?" That's OnlyFans page.
They dress him up like Austin Powers.
He walks around, and he like sexually harasses the other pandas. And there's another panda that walks in named Fat Bastard. Screams at him. Yeah, no, it's
bamboo,
the best.
get in my belly. That's what he says.
It's the best $200 monthly you'll ever spend.
Yeah.
It's really good. You get you can order pre-chewed bamboo that Bebe was sucking on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Send it to you direct.
You signed up to his Only Pandas? Whatever.
Why don't let's, before we forget these ratings, Geiger, why don't you rate them?
So let's say I maybe already forgot it. So Baby's the middle, Grogu's the bottom. That's Yoda.
Gao Gao. Gao Gao's the bottom. Gugu is the top.
Gugu. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of let the cat out of the bag, or should I say the panda out of the bag. I should have said that, actually. Because I love me some orange chicken from Panda Express. So the regular version. In fact, I set up a camera so you could just watch me eat it every morning when you wake up, and then you get in the chat. It's like he's eating a third helping. It's not even 8:30.
24 hours a day, just eating orange chicken.
You're just shoveling chicken in your mouth and falling out of trees. That's all you do.
24-hour mukbang, just bam, 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 just falling out of a tree. I love it. I would give it a goo-goo.
Goo-goo.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The Beyond is off-putting. The Beyond is the Wenceslas of chicken. It's kind of... It's...
The Beyond doesn't fuck.
Well, it can't. The inside is really oddly... No, look, I want to be clear. I know that Panda Express orange chicken is not like high-quality chicken, okay? So, like... In fact, one of its defining features is that it's not actually much chicken. Like Novak said, it's mostly just gnarled up breading covered in syrup, essentially. But when you bite into the chicken, the Beyond chicken, it's just got this weird like lattice of like white sponge. I don't know how to explain it. And the sauce tastes different. It almost tastes like more bitter or something that was strange with it. And then when I was done eating it, there's a weird aftertaste. So it wasn't horrible, but there's no fucking way on earth I'd ever order that over orange chicken unless for whatever reason I couldn't eat chicken. My sister-in-law has had this because she's allergic to chicken, actually. So she had the Beyond chicken. She likes it. So I guess like if that was my only option, maybe, but I think I'd just eat something else. So boy, I'm torn between a Bay and a Goop Goop.
Gao Gao.
What's the last? Gao Gao. I'm gonna give it a Gao Gao. I didn't like it.
I gave you a warning ahead of time over text that this was my worst rating system ever.
No, I'm not knocking it. I just can't remember it. I will give it a Gao Gao. It just had the aftertaste was weird, and it just the consistency was weird. And I'm not against Beyond product. I just didn't like it.
All right, Beyond's in a hole.
I have a feeling I'm the only one though. So
Chad, what do you think?
Well, I mean, to have like that big of a difference, the opposite ends of the scale, is surprising to me. Like, I'm not surprised that you prefer one over the other. I mean, I have a slight preference here, but to be clear, they are both nasty. This is two Gao Gaos. Gao 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 Gao, you might say. I think they are both gross. The regular chicken is better, not by much, because the syrup and the sauce, like that flavor is what dominates. But I do prefer the consistency of the real chicken just a little bit. It doesn't taste like a processed loaf of, whatever. Like it doesn't, you can tell when you're chewing it and like kind of ripping it apart with your teeth. And the chicken is just a little more satisfying in that respect. But so I'll give it a slight nod there, but yeah, they're both awful.
I guess I don't know a better way for these companies to do this than to say Beyond Chicken when it's not chicken. I don't know. I guess what else they would call it. It doesn't taste like chicken.
No,
and because it's not, I guess. But it also if you're going to have a flavor that's not chicken, you got to make it spicy, and it's less spicy and flavorful than the regular orange chicken. It has literally nothing going for it. At least mine.
Maybe because the breading is like thinner.
Could be. So I do think the Beyond is much worse in this case. So for the sake of showing how much worse, I'm going to Gao Gao the Beyond, and then I'm going to low level Bay regular orange. But it is sort of a landslide victory for the regular orange chicken.
I have heard like a case made before that it's like, and I kind of agree with this, that like the best vegetarian dishes I've had are not like trying to replicate meat. You know what I mean? Like you go to an Ethiopian restaurant and like the vegetarian dishes are the best stuff there. And it's like lentils and like, greens and stuff like that.
It's its own thing. Yeah.
It's its own thing. And so I don't know, the imitation stuff. I guess there's a couple instances in the past couple years where we have sort of preferred the imitation, but maybe the problem is us doing this like fast food shit. I don't know.
Well, I also, to be clear, like I think I said I liked the Impossible Whopper a little bit better than regular. I haven't ordered a Whopper since that day we did it. Like it's not like I'm going back and eating any of these things again. Like I don't like them. I just, yeah.
Yeah. If I was a vegetarian, it's hard to say, because I haven't lived long stretches without meat. like if I would be craving it so much that I would reach for this stuff. But I feel like my first 6 months as a vegetarian, I'd be very happy to just eat things that are naturally, vegetables and things of that nature.
Right.
So, Geiger,
Yeah.
the listeners, they're
them?
clamoring to contact us.
Yeah. First of all, calm the fuck down, right?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't gone anywhere. Same fucking place. You can find us always at GeigerEatsOrangeChicken.org. Is that
Our
a campsite?
live cam
I don't
feed, right?
Live cam feed. I am on OnlyFans, on OnlyPanda.
You think Wenceslas OnlyFans site, he like goes to drop trow, but he's got sweatpants on?
That's probably it. Yeah.
He's kind of a one note guy, right? Like every video of his is just the Feast of Stephen from another angle, probably.
He is a king. I mean,
And under the feast shot, yeah. Under the
table. Is that like under the table at the feasting hall?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just seeing scraps of turkey fall down or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah. And also he's got the under the ball shot too, where it's from beneath the chair.
And then he hangs his crown on his dick. Anyway, so Wenceslas, you fucking perv, we see you. No, if you want to reach out to us and let us know what you think of the Beyond products, if you've had Beyond Orange Chicken or regular orange chicken, or any of your thoughts around Panda Express, we'd love to hear them. You can reach us at youtrydat@gmail.com. Hashtag You Tried It on Twitter. We have a Facebook group called You Tried Dat on Facebook. That would make sense. And then we're on Instagram and YouTube. So let us know what you think about our snack ratings in general. Suggest snacks. Ask a question for the mailbag. Give us a review. Give us some stars. Give us some likes, whatever that platform allows. And if you like the podcast, we would love it if you told your friends and family. So, yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question real quick, and we can cut this out if you want.
Okay.
So I have like a notes app on my phone that has like a You Tried Dat note in it, and like that's where I put like if I have like an intro topic or something like that, I'll put something in there. And I hadn't opened it for like a couple weeks. Then I opened it because my life's been boring. And then I opened it up to like put these panda names in so that I wouldn't forget them. And there was something in there that I wrote, I don't know, like 3-4 weeks ago, and I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to read it and maybe. Here's what I wrote. Horse X-Wing pilot. Any ideas?
For the X Games episode?
I don't know.
Is that like, was that on Andor or something? I don't recall.
All right, great. There you go.
Was it for the X Games? It was like a horse on the half pipe X Games thing?
I don't think so, but look forward to that in a future episode, folks. Yeah. Horse X-Wing pilot.
What is a Christmas snack or treat that you look forward to at Christmas? This is harder because it's not like Halloween where it has some of the better snacks, or even Easter. Christmas, many of the snacks are not great that are Christmas themed, but can you think of one that you look forward to, candy cane or otherwise?
And we're not talking Reese's Tree, obviously. My daughter had her first candy cane. My almost 4-year-old daughter had her first candy cane just like yesterday, and she took one look of it or one lick of it and went too minty, and then threw it on the table and it broke into a bunch of pieces. So that's my girl.
I mean, my grandmother makes literally thousands of cookies every year. My sister's helper now.
Mm-hmm.
And I like some of those Christmas cookies are really good. Like certain like homemade ones that she makes.
Yeah, cookies like that are thought of as Christmas cookie, i.e. a sugar cookie.
Yeah, no, I don't like those.
With frosting and sprinkles are so far down the cookie chain.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she makes a bunch of different kinds that are like meringues and chocolate ones and like different. I agree. I don't like just the big cutout like Christmas tree with like nonpareils on it and stuff.
Yep, they suck.
I'd maybe go with like a cup of hot chocolate. I think of as like a Christmas time thing, and you could maybe that's an okay spot for a candy cane, right inside the hot chocolate. But otherwise, man, Christmas is rough.
We'll do like old fashions and stuff. Like I remember if you like count drinks, like an old fashioned
Alcoholic. What's your favorite Christmas snack?
What's your favorite Christmas snack? Shots. I like shots. Shots are good.
Shots are good. I line up the 4 horsemen and do them twice.
Santa's favorite Christmas snack is a briefcase full of cash, I think.
Yeah.
We hope. What day is this coming out? This is actually
Christmas Day. Yeah.
All right, so it's Christmas Day now. But
the best present anyone's received today. This episode.
We hope that you had a good Christmas. But of course, the more important day tomorrow, the Feast of Stephen. So make sure that.
Speaking of snacks, Wenceslas.
Under the gown, or whatever it's called. Robe, under the robe shot.
But Merry Christmas, and next week we'll be back on New Year's Day to tell you what the best snacks of 2022 were. That'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time to turn out 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yep.